I'm going to show you guys 5 secrets that Logic used other than his talent and skill to help himself become successful, that you guys can use in your business, brand, YouTube channel, or whatever to help you guys become successful as well. What's up guys, my name is Kix Mitchell and welcome to another video. If you guys want to grow your brand, your business, your YouTube channel, or whatever, subscribe to this YouTube channel and click that bell notification icon so you don't miss anything. So let's just get right into it. Number 1 is going to be Logic's use of the Rat Pack. Now if you're not familiar with Logic, you might not know what the Rat Pack is. The Rat Pack is what he calls his fan base, which means real all the time pack. Logic has done a great job of building a loyal fan base, which he titles the Rat Pack. He makes sure that he calls his loyal fans the Rat Pack as much as possible so that that brand becomes a thing. Therefore, his die-hard fans can feel like they are a part of something. And basically what the real all the time pack is that you're never fake with anybody, you're always upfront and honest with them. So this is a smart business move behind Logic's standpoint because that's something that a lot of people can stand behind. So even if you're not a fan of Logic's music, you can still be a fan of Logic because you stand for those morals. And this is something that Logic can use over multiple projects and over multiple years. Albums come and go, but the Rat Pack is something that is consistent with Logic that people can hold on to throughout his entire career. Okay, number 2 is his openness on songs and in interviews. Logic is not afraid to tell you about his life. A lot of rappers and hip-hop artists talk about their struggles, but Logic goes a step deeper and really gets in detail about everything. Now there are some touchy subjects that Logic won't go into detail about, but he definitely addresses those situations and brings them up. And of course I'm talking about the situation with his sister. If somebody in the comments could go down and describe the situation, if you know what I'm talking about, that would be much appreciated because I don't want to put his business out there on a YouTube video. However, Logic is very open about a lot of things about his past, and that's what us as listeners grow attached to. Us as an audience love to hear about celebrities and these icons that we have that also have vulnerabilities. And learning that they too also go through these struggles in their past and even still day to day is nice to hear that you're not alone. So being open and vulnerable with your audience is going to help you connect with them better. There definitely is sometimes a line that you don't want to cross, but being open with your audience generally is a good thing to do. Just a quick example, I used to have another YouTube channel and then I switched over to this one, and I was open with my audience of why I had to make that change. It had to do with tax reasons, and the YouTube channel was set up and there was no way to change it. You can go back and check out the video on that other channel if you want a bigger description, but you just have to be open with your audience about why things are happening. Okay, number 3 is one of my favorites, and that is concept albums. This was highlighted mostly on his album, The Incredible True Story. The entire album is a concept album about the last humans on Earth that leave in a spaceship called Babel, where there's only a couple million humans left in existence that are searching for the planet Paradise. And through their journey when they're searching for this planet, they throw on a classic album, which is Logic's The Incredible True Story. And it follows a couple different characters and is very entertaining and has some skits in there, so if you guys want to check it out, be sure to listen to the album from beginning to end, how it was meant to be listened. It's definitely a good time and almost like a movie. We are in an era now where singles and music videos do better than albums. I believe it was Hobson who said in an interview that if he wanted to, he could base his entire career off of just releasing singles and not even have to worry about releasing an album. But what releasing an album, and especially a concept album, does is it builds credibility under your name that you are an artist and not just a rapper. That you have the ability to create something as a whole. And also gives you songs that you can tour on and perform live, instead of just a couple of singles that you released online. And Logic is also a writer and actually penned a novel that is soon to be released, so it shows another side that he's very good at, which is storytelling. And a concept album is definitely something that he can highlight that in. Okay, number 4 is consistency. You guys are probably gonna see this pop up a lot on this series. Being consistent and constantly putting stuff out is very, very important. A lot of people might forget who you are if you don't constantly put things out. That's why I try to make a point on this YouTube channel to at least put one thing out a week so you guys have something to watch and listen to, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm subscribed to this guy and he makes content regularly. And Logic is actually working on releasing another concept album, which is soon to be out either later this year or next year. But Logic didn't want to go a whole 2 years without releasing any new music. So what Logic did is in between that time period last summer, he released the Bobby Tarantino project. It's basically just a mixtape where he raps over beats and just has fun in making stupid dumb songs. It's not an album per se, but it definitely keeps people's attention that Logic is still making music and be on the lookout for Logic. And he made a couple of good songs, like Flexecution was a very very catchy, good song. So be sure that you release new content and you are constantly in front of people's attention and eyes so people don't forget about you. And lastly is probably Logic's biggest rule, and that is to treat everyone with respect. It may sound stupid and straightforward, but a lot of people don't grasp this concept. Anywhere from a music video executive to the janitor that cleans the shop, he treats everybody with the same respect and everybody is on the equal playing field. He reinforces this with this quote, "Peace, love, and positivity." That is Logic's message and brand, that you treat everybody with the same level of high respect and love. For example, if there's another artist that Logic doesn't necessarily like, he won't go on an interview and say that he thinks that their music is trash. He will say that the music is not for him and he likes that other people enjoy that content, but he'll never come out and say that somebody sucks. He treats them and their music with respect, and he in turn gets that from them. I hope you guys learned something in one of these 5 things that you can apply to your YouTube channel, business, or brand. Is there anything I missed? Leave it in the comment section below and I might make a part 2. If you guys aren't already, be sure to subscribe and click that bell notification icon so you don't miss anything. My name is Cakes Mitchell. You can follow me on Twitter and Snapchat, just at Cakes Mitchell. Click one of these 2 videos on your screen if you have not seen them yet, and until next time.